Hey y'all, it's your girl Latanya, Blacker to Lashes. Come on in here. If you're watching this on the replay, feel free to comment below so that we know that you're here and the after party is alive and well. We are still dual streaming, so we are live on Instagram and we are also live on YouTube, so you can choose your adventure there. The replay will be posted on YouTube, and I'm doing everything I can to get the replay also posted on Instagram. I thought I had it figured out yesterday, but only 20 minutes of the 40-minute live that we did for Great Lakes Lacquer posted, so I'm trying to repost it because I have the full live. So we're going to see how this works. So tonight, I planned on going live earlier, and then... Anyway, you don't need all the details or what have you, but there was just a lot more work I needed to do to be able to go live on 2 platforms and have, you have to have covers for the reels on both platforms. And so you basically have to duplicate all of your work for every single live. So anyway, so I got that done for the most part. And now what we're going to do is we are collab. I think it's a monthly collab. It may not be monthly. Let me see. That is a collab between Rogue Lacquer and Cuticula. And this month, the guest, they have a special guest joining. They don't always have a guest, but this month, our very own Jen and Berries is joining them this month. And this month's theme is drinks. So I've got that trio to show you. It is only available as a group. So you can't be like, oh, I just want this one or these 2 or what have you. I don't even know if in their group they have like a splitting thread where you can kind of maybe find a partner to split it with if you wanted to. But you can check the group. If you're not in that Facebook fan group, you definitely should join. It's the Shift Happens collab. This will be opening on the 31st at 4 p.m. Arizona time, which I think right now Arizona is only an hour behind me, and I'm Central Time. So that means it's 8:55 there now. I think. I don't know. You have to go to Google, okay? And it will be available on Rogue's website. I think it's every month they do switch off, or every time they release it for pre-order, they do switch off of whose site it's available on. And this pre-order is available on roguelacquer.com. It is open for a pre-order for 1 week. So it'll open up on the 31st, and then it will close on the 7th, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and turn the camera around. I can tell you that yesterday we recognized I had a lag. Like I'm literally seeing a lag on my camera, so I can't even really tell where my stuff is at. So I was trying to fix that before going live as well. And so there's still a lag. So we're just going to do the best that we can and keep it moving. Let me say hi to the folks that are on, and let me also let me make sure I've got Instagram up on my computer. I've got YouTube up on my computer. Let me just pull that up because I like to have it up that way I know if, anything is going awry. I can sometimes tell. Okay, so on YouTube Live, we have Jenny of Jen and Berries. And then we also have Snazzy. Jenny gave us a heads up. Hi, Disco Berries is in the house from the Discord. Let me tell you something. Them Disco Berries, I don't know. What do we call it? What is that? The Beehive? Beyonce Beehive? I don't know. And then Nicki Minaj was, I forget what Nicki Minaj was. Barbies. The Barbs. That's what it was. The Barbs. They go hard, right? Like everybody know, listen, when the Beehive come through, back up, right? I don't know. Them Disco Berries, they really get the Beehive and Barbs a run for their money because they be rocking hard with Jen and Berries, okay? They don't play about their Jen and Berries. I know that's right. And Jenny says, hi, Snaz. Okay, my sister is also on YouTube, Lord Cherry, Cheesy Potatoes. And let's see who's on Instagram Live. We got Liliana, LJ Natural Nails, Crafty OSA, Sarah is there, Princess Nail Girl is there, What is Salopes Doing is there, Mama is over on Instagram as well, Mama Cherry, and Polished by Nay is over on Instagram as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. Wes Waffle says, sup, this is my first time on your channel. Well, welcome, 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 which reminds me, if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, first time on Instagram, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a place where, listen, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. If you're looking for somebody who's not a mess, this probably ain't for you, baby, okay? But we do have a lot of fun here, all centered around polish and other things as we get to know each other. And we really are about community and chaos. So there's that. The other thing that I would definitely welcome you all to either subscribe if it's on YouTube or follow if it's on Instagram. Turn your notifications on. I know YouTube's been kind of funky about letting folks know when I'm live, but you know, and like I said earlier, the replay automatically will be on YouTube. I'm still working on getting the replays up on Instagram. So you will always be able to find the replay on YouTube. I guess this dual streaming, I tried it out for PBE. I was not planning on continuing to do it, but here we are. And I'm working on some other things to kind of, you know, give the people what they want while still keeping true to my format and my branding or what have you. And I'm trying not to bring on too much more extra work because it is a lot to do dual streaming and all the things that go with it. But I love you all so much. And I thank you all for the support, and I thank you all for working, you know, with me, or bearing with me, should I say, as we, you know, kind of tweak things to make it as good as we can. All right, let me turn the camera around and so you can take a look at these beauties while I give you the details. And also, one thing that has not changed with the dual streaming is me remembering to clean my camera before we go live, okay? Now, I will tell you, my intention after this was to go live with, I am going to have to go live with group customs roundup because I've got some little box of horrors, and I'm telling you right now, disco berries, you need, if you have not already seen swatches or videos, I don't know who else got a video of this, but this magnetic for Jen and Berries for little box of horrors, you need it. That's all you need to know, okay? You don't even need to see it, okay? I'm telling you right now. But I need to go live with the customs because little box of horrors closes on the 30th, and which is tomorrow, my goodness. And then everything else typically is only available to like the end of the month, but anyway, so there's that. And then I'm gonna have to save all mix up lacquers, I guess, for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, you guys, I'm gonna do everything I can to do this tomorrow. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make this happen because I've got an eye appointment. It's a whole thing, but I need to show you, I need to do a spoiler of BCB's advent calendar, Halloween advent calendar. It is that time of the year already, and I cannot do it on Friday because I've got a very special dinner with my daughter on Friday. So, okay, let me give you the details of this. So this is the Shift, get your mind out the gutter, okay? Shift, S-H-I-F-T, Happens collab, all right? It is hosted by Rogue Lacquer and Cuticula. And sometimes they have a guest maker join. And this time our guest maker is Jen and Berries. So this month's theme is, or this pre-order's theme is drinks. It is a pre-order. It opens this Friday, the 31st at 4 p.m. Arizona time, and you'll be able to find it on roguelacquer.com. It is $33, and like I said earlier, it is only available as a trio, so you can't pick and choose. You feel free to go into the Shift Happens Collab Facebook fan group to see if maybe there's a splitting thread there where you can find a friend and split it, and the shift happens, folks. So Rogue, Cuticula, Gin and Berries, they don't sponsor that. They're not responsible for any of that. But if you want to go that route, go that route, okay? So let me show you what we have. We are going to start with Rogue Lacquer. I love how my bestie is like, has anybody else noticed that? Because I know I've noticed that, okay? This is Lime Slush, and it is a neon crelly with platinum silver sheer glass flakes. And from Cuticula, we have It's Just a Slush, which is a blue jelly with blue purple shifting iridescent flakes and silver holographic sprinkles. And then our guest, Gin and Berries, is bringing us Make Mine Pink. And this is a warm pink with hot pink, gold shifty microflakes and yellow iridescent flakes. And like I said, these are only available as a trio, as a box. It's $33. I believe that does not include shipping. I'm pretty sure that does not include shipping. It's going to become available on this Friday, the 31st at 4 p.m. Arizona time at roguelacquer.com. That is 2 beautiful, easy coats of Rogue's contribution, which is Lime Slush. No need for additional coats on that. I'll give you the bottle shot just for funsies, but again, this is only available as a trio. So this is Lime Fizz from Rogue Lacquer. And then let's do a second coat of Cuticula. This is It's Just a Slush. And this is a jelly, so we'll see. Oh, I love that's got like a little bit of like kind of like a smokiness. Oh, that's beautiful. Cuticula is also Blue Royalty, along with Gin and Berries is Blue Royalty as well. Blue Royalty Flakies. Oh, these are like little, what did she say? These are holographic? Wait, hold on. Yes, purple shifting iridescent flakes and silver holographic sprinkles. Yes. Ooh, I hope that, yes, there, the light is pulling that up with those sprinkles there. So we'll let that dry just a little bit and we'll do a third coat on that. Okay, and then Gin and Berries is Make Mine Pink. So we'll do a second coat here. And I think Jenny always says her polishes are meant to be 2 to 3 coats. I will go ahead and do a third coat in all of these just to keep it even, Steven. I can tell you right now, Rogue don't need it. I can tell you right now, you're being greedy with this one. I can tell you right now, if you put a third coat for Gin and Berries, and I can tell you that I personally would not. I don't care what that third coat looks like for Cuticula. I would want this second coat because I would want some of that jelliness to stick in there. I want the most jelly payoff is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go in with a third coat of Rogue. And the other, obviously the other benefit of being in the group as well is that there will be swatch photos in there. If there's other lives or videos or what have you, that will be in there as well. I can see this on one of the main posts that was yesterday, 10:47 a.m. I can see that those are Mercedes swatches. I know the Mercedes Nails Anywhere. So that means that she also has it up on her YouTube channel as well. Okay, this is a third coat of Cuticula. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful at 3 coats. And I do feel like this is a hidden Mickey as well. Like that third coat did kind of just like give a little bit of extra oomph. And I think it's because you get even more of those holographic sprinkles. But I'm still would do 2 coats for me. And then let's see what Gin and Berries gives us at a third coat. Nope, like I said, not needed. I mean, it definitely gives you, you know, more flakes for sure, but it doesn't, you know, deepen up that base or anything like that. All right, I'm gonna throw on some top coat here. I'm gonna be using Rogue's Desert Sun. I think this might be a UV one too. Look, I don't know. Listen, I told her I needed some top coat. She gave me this, and this is what we rocking with, y'all. It's one of those that like UV blocking or what have you. So you get some added benefit there as well. Okay, so this is your, oh wait, I don't think I gave you bottle shots just for funsies. So this is Cuticula. It's just a slush. And again, I'm sorry, I have a lag, so I really cannot see where I'm at in the camera. Gin and Berries, Make Mine Pink. And then Rogue is Lime Fizz. So this is this installment of the Shift Happens collab. I think they took a little bit of a break. So this is their We're Back introduction. And to celebrate, you are getting a guest maker with Gin and Berries. It's $33 plus shipping, I'm pretty sure. It will be available this Friday the 31st at 4 p.m. Arizona time in Rogue Lacquer's shop. So just go to roguelacquer.com, and it's only open for a pre-order for 1 week. So you have from this Friday to the following day. I would, you know, place your order when it opens. All right, let me turn the camera around and let me look at the comments. Let's see here. On YouTube, the Dingaling guy says, if you're just joining the live, she was talking about her transition from male to female. Please be kind. Oh, the Dingaling guy. I'm so glad that you're here. And this is one of the things that I don't mind that on YouTube. I don't mind the trolls coming in at all. Because like I said, I'm 51 and menopausal, so I don't really give a fuck. I really don't care. You know what I mean? So West Waffle says I am too. Okay, where are we at with that ADHD? Listen, Laura. Hey Daisy Marshmallow. Hi. West Waffle, I'm so glad that you subscribed. Thank you so much. Snazzy says, can it combine with other options at Rogue? That's a good question. Now, I was about to answer for that. And listen, sometimes I get into trouble. Let's see here. Powerpuff reminds me of the... Oh, this does kind of... You know what? It does kind of remind me of Powerpuff Girls. You're right, Diligent Pickle. It does. Let me see here. BCB is here on Instagram Live. Kai Gold is here on Instagram Live. Nailinated is on Instagram Live. Did you say you wanted more hollow? Stop it, BCB. Stop it. You know, let me see if I can see on here. Pre-order. Open for a pre-order. What was the question that you asked? Can you combine with other options at Rogue? Here's what I'm going to say. This is the final answer. Yes. However, then if you order it with other things, your order will not ship until the pre-order is done. So she's not going to, like, you're not going to pay for one order and then she's going to ship, like you ordered, let's say 3 other polishes, she's going to ship that and then she's going to ship, nope, everything's going to ship together. So if you place it all in one order, it's all going to ship together after the pre-order. That's my final answer. You could take that to the bank, okay? And if she give you any problems, don't tell her to come see me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Tell her you heard on the street somewhere. Don't tell her I said that, okay? If she don't give you any problems, like, oh yeah, well, you know, okay, it's fine. But if she give you any problems, don't mention my name. Powerpuff Girls reminds me of them. I think she plans to do her PPE over pour on Friday. Okay, Jenny. Okay. So that probably will work, West Waffle, okay? Where you could do the other things. But like I said, if she don't give me any problems, we're good. If she gives you problems, don't put my name in your mouth, okay? All right, y'all. That is the Shift Happens collab. like I said, it's opening up this Friday. I'm going to go ahead and post this replay on YouTube. I'm going to save this to my phone and then get the replay up on Instagram at some point, okay? At some point tonight. But then I'm going to come live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus. Let me come live real quick because I know the Disco Berries is here, okay? And we're going to show the group customs. I'm starting with Jenna Berries in this magnetic, y'all. I'm just telling you right now. You need it. Okay? I'll be right back. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I have to end over here first. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a lot of work over here, y'all. Where is the Instagram at? Here we go. I had to end over here. Focus. Right now, we're going to be right back, baby. We're going to come and see the group customs. But you'll be able to see the replay of this on YouTube right away. And then I'm going to try to get up on Instagram if it don't act funky with me, okay? All right, so we ended on Instagram, and now we're going to end over here.